Hi, good evening, dear ladies and gentlemen. Yes, I'm back on track. I was a bit ill, so I couldn't really come on YouTube. To be honest, but I continued working on my book, and I'm working on my e-commerce. Is it e-commerce? Yeah, I'm also a painter and do collage work. I also create a design line now, which is very progressive and it's getting real. So in a few days, the shop is available. It's online, which I'm very grateful for. And yeah, so it's a lot going on. And my book, yes. So, oops. Yeah, I love my book already so much. The first triple is nearly done. So, and I think it will be quite a relatively big book. Yeah. I'm astonished about myself, but yeah, I'm doing it. And I just jumped in a show now. Without makeup, without, just me. And yeah. So, yeah, I'm so grateful. So I'm telling you, I have now candles in jars with my printing available. I have flip-flops. I have swimwear. I have hoodie jumpers, unisex, and I have hoodie jumper dresses. I have t-shirts, printed t-shirts. What else? A bag, a denim tote bag, very nice one. And yeah, I'm so grateful, honestly. Yeah, and I did everyday yoga no matter what. I went a lot into nature to charge my batteries. I don't know. All of a sudden, I felt not well for a number of days. Is it the age? Is it the, oh, I don't know. I don't know. I'm taking very much care of myself. I'm eating very healthy. I'm even detoxing now, except from caffeine and yeah, caffeine is still doing caffeine. Coffee. Do my coffee in the morning. Oh my gosh. What? Anyway, maybe I just wear a hat. Should I wear a hat? Maybe I wear a hat. What do you say? I'm wearing a hat. Yeah, so oh yeah, I want to apologize for last week for this video because I did pre-recorded it and then I had to, while editing, I realized half of the video I had to bin because the sound all of a sudden was shit. Sorry for my French. And so yeah, so I found out it's not a really good idea to pre-record with a webcam. It's still better to use at least a mobile phone or camera, which I could have done, but I wanted to know, I wanted to try it out, so I did. Yeah. Where were we last time? So, oh yeah, I wanted to ask you how that sounds, the Institute Gallery. it used to be an event location, and the owner, well, the property owner of the whole property is actually the guy who owns the Trésor. At least he was. It was him before. So, you should do some face yoga. I totally forgot. Oh. So I used to go can I say, I used to go by the institute, because that sounds really German, to be frank, or I used to go to the institute. Yeah, right? To the institute more often in the evenings, and there was always something going on and very interesting people. Oh, yes, indeed, there were. I didn't worry about what else was going on there. I was warned every now and then. Sometimes the gates were closed because all the heron corps were lurking around there. And so, well, there was a really sleepy atmosphere and so on. And I think because there was a lot of celebrities going in and out, they wanted to have like kind of a privacy. Probably in a way, like these private member clubs, but in an arty way. Well, heroin is just it's something else, heroin, I don't know. So, can I say it like that? There was a really sleepy atmosphere and so on. So one time I came by, and that's different when I say, so one time I came by, and the place was packed. There were also people like Cosmo Berger, Jan Wiesemann, and so on. I sat down with them. They were all laying down tracks. No, that sounds wrong, because I was freely translating, right? So they were all putting out gear. I think they say like that in England. So they were just putting out lines, cocaine. So not tracks. So they were all laying down, putting out the gear, laying out the gear, namely, how does that sound? Namely, cocaine. And so on, and I smirked, I sniffed. I smirked, of course, yeah. yeah. I smirked and thought, yeah, cool. Always bring it on, because that guaranteed me a conversation, or guaranteed me being able, what was it? Being able to have a conversation. I couldn't have a real conversation without dope because I was too shy. Unless someone was already more familiar to me, then it was something else. So I just want to get a nice noseful of the finest cocaine and stuff. And then Birol, my friend, got all involved and said he was very protective. Kind of a big brother. Sometimes annoying, because I was like, I didn't like when someone wanted to, protecting someone is nice, but it can also be annoying. So, where's the middle line of it? But patronizing is something else. But anyway, Birol got involved and said, hey, cut the crap and stuff, and wanted to push me away. And I was like, dude, come on. You don't have anything to say to me. I'm of age and can do whatever I want. That's it. Well, he didn't leave me aside, and we had our usual fun and games, and always this drama with this guy, but in a fun way most of the time. Yes, it was always hilarious. At some point, we were at the bar, and other guys interfered, and Birol immediately made it clear that we had known each other for a long time. Well, it was somehow becoming more and more flirtatious. I just couldn't avoid him. It was impossible for me. But he had also made a fool of me. And every time Birol and I sat on the bar stools and poured more and more drinks into each other, we landed at least once in an evening on our backs on the floor with the bar stools, and then got even less into it. We continued laughing. Honestly, we were rolling over ourselves or over each other then, to get back up again, and we were laughing. I still have his laughing in my ear. It was a very special laughing. He was like a lion. And we continued to merrily chat. Oh, bless him. When we went outside at some point, our eternal back and forth game started again. Birol wanted me to come with him. I bitched again, and all of a sudden he's standing there and just shouting loudly, "No, no, 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 no." He was like screaming and totally bleeped mad. Well, I went upstairs with him in the flat. It was a bit quieter. Bill was already, well, he had the heart on the right side. And he was also an egomaniac of the highest order. And so correct me if I have said something wrong, because it's, as I said, a free translation. I am translating my book, which I'm first to write in German, because that's my first language. I learned writing. And yeah. So he was always talking to me about business and stuff and agents, and then he always acted up and told me how things were going, and he was the big exception anyway, so he couldn't really say. Well, always like that, but like also kind of patronizing or controlling. I mean, there was like such an age difference back in the day because I was really young, and I mean, today I look a bit tired, but nevertheless, I look fit. I am fit, it's not that I'm fit. Anyway, we were really fighting all the time. He wanted to come over on me and kiss me and said, "Come on, just kiss me. Don't be like that. Just give me a fucking kiss. Let me kiss you now. Come on, let me kiss you now. Come on, dude." We were fighting and fighting and fighting and fighting and fighting and laughing and fighting and poking and yeah. On and on and on and on. I said, "No, it's not now, not like that." Besides, I was secretly involved still with Damia and this other artist. One fuck at a time, I thought. One fuck at a time, Otherwise, it's disturbing. It's annoying. It's already annoying, The one thing I can say for sure is that some assholes told me what they thought. The most stupid thing was from Institute Peppy. As an actor, you have to take drugs or it won't work. That's what it looks like. Yeah, sure. I like to use a lot of drugs, but I didn't want any kind of addiction either. So, oh yeah, I did share that with you. Let's look ahead. What do we have? Yeah, anyway, I'm so excited today. I'm also excited to do another video because, yeah, it was just the one last week. And I'm so looking forward because I found some people to do some noise, which is great, just for fun, you know. Because I'm purely a person of extremes. I mean, I'm living a very healthy lifestyle nowadays, doing transcendental meditation and all these kind of things, you know. I don't use any drugs or I don't booze. I'm quite happy. Considering what do you think what is happiness? So I think happiness is a choice. Yeah, right. And yeah, so yeah, I'm a very happy person. All and so I'm a very lucky person. And once someone said, it's many years ago, um, that lovely phrase, today is my luckiest, happiest day of my life. And I like that. I say that every day. Just thinking, um, there was something I wanted to share with you. I think that I have that. Let me make a note because I'm correcting at the moment the German part. Just a second. Good. Um, oh yeah, here. One Wednesday, it's Tacheles House. One Wednesday afternoon. I have it in German. I haven't translated yet, so I'm just freely. One Wednesday afternoon after school, I was very bored and walked or wandered through Mitte. And as I went through the streets, you know, along, and then I suddenly made my mind up and went to Tacheles and wanted to check because there was also this big garden back in the day behind that huge building. The building is still there, and there was a little theater from that guy, Max. So I knocked at the gate a couple of times. Then he came to the gate and asked me through the gate what I want. And I said, well, as I saw him playing, which was quite fun, and he had a kind of fun instruments like an asshole guitar, he had kind of low and nappy text, quite funny though. And yeah, so And he was playing his instrument with a toilet brush. So yeah, he let me in, and then he said, "Well, go in there. Let's have a blast. You walk behind me. Here's a toilet brush, and here's a canister, and you repeat after me." Well, the thing is, I've never been really well, I'm music effing, but unfortunately, I never learned playing an instrument. So yeah, is my biggest moment, I have to say. So he realized I'm not the best in that. So he was singing me the text about nappies and stuff. There was a refrain about nappies. And yeah, that went quite well with the refrain, and yeah, it was kind of funny. And then we exchanged numbers. Well, sorry, I'm still translating freely here. I'm not reading. We exchanged numbers, and about a week, I say, on a Sunday evening. And Sunday was never really my favorite day. I don't know. Sundays have always something, especially in winter, like in Berlin, something so heavy and grey and such a boredom. So I walked through Augustrasse and Hackischer Markt, over to Rheinburger Straße, to the Tacheles, and outside I met Max. He was walking his little dog, Frieda Buse. What's her name? She's a lovely dog. Kind of a pit bull terrier, something like that. And well, he greeted me very, very happy. And so we chatted a bit, and then he asked me what I was up to, and I said, well, I don't know. I have no plans. And he invited me to watch the Oscar nomination with him in his atelier, because he had upstairs also an atelier. And I said, of course, why not? So we bought some cigarettes and snacks and some booze and went upstairs to the atelier. And then, yeah, we watched the whole Oscar nomination. From then on, we connected more, we bonded more. It was quite funny, though, and I felt quite safe. A few days later, we arranged an appointment, and he showed me some texts, and I have to look up the word. It's called Windelweich. Nappy soft. Oh yeah, let's say he sang, the song went like that. Nappy soft, nappy soft, nappy soft. I don't know, something like that, you know. He was crazy. What can I say? So, like nappy soft in 3 different variations, and he made it clear to me that I have to say all these words with such a tenderness, like inhaling with love, and so on. With the drumming, I left that behind me because that's not my thing, you know. Yeah, but I'm more a text person or music or dance, you know. So, hello, kitty cat. My kitty cat. And like nappy soft, nappy soft, nappy soft. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Oh. So, yeah, that was it, kind of. And then he asked me if I can help him because he needed kind of bold, something bold, a bold protection for his theater because they wanted to get rid of him there. So he asked me if I can do kind of some administration work from the main office at Tacheles. And so I did, and was phoning around, and at the end I landed, and he got a number of containers for free. So that was sorted. And yeah, let me see. Oh, this is a better light. Oh shit! No, I shouldn't move, you know. It's like, look, you know. Anyway. Oh, I saw Motte again. Motte is spilling the tea. God hired me. Who's gonna fire me? Exactly. And I the evil eye. Anyway, I'm protected. So, where was I? Yeah. And then I had to leave there because he was really, he had also something patronizing. And as I wasn't earning any money, I needed to pay my rent. So I was in rent arrears, like one rent. So one woman I knew, like a student, she was selling these memberships for newspapers. So I could start immediately, so which I did. And Max didn't like that at all, but I had to work. I had to make money. So yeah, I did that then for a while. Anyway, I'm glad I came online, did a new video. And I'm so glad. I really want to share with you as soon I have it online. My hoodies and candle jars, and I will also create some towels, pretty with different prints, and what else? Pillows, iPhone. What's it called? iPhone. You know, yeah, iPhone boxes. Yeah, iPhone. You know, I mean, like, you know, yeah, you know, yeah, you know, right. Yeah, swimwear, and I have leggings. Yeah, fancy leggings. Yeah, and socks. I will create socks. And more t-shirts. Yeah, it's eco-friendly as well. It's organic cotton, so that's something. And yeah, it's organic cotton. But I want to try out recycled clothes, you know, which is very interesting nowadays. Yeah, well, everything what we can do to save the planet, right? Yeah. So yeah, and I'm grateful. I met a lovely person. She wants to start a YouTube channel as well as an oracle card reader. And yeah, I go off into the countryside. Right? So in England, for instance, we have the ley lines, the Heilige Linien, which is very interesting, but also makes sense. why the United Kingdom is such a mystic place. An old mystic place. It is indeed. Yeah. So thank you for watching me. Thank you for, oh God. But yeah, I think it's okay to go once in a while without makeup, you know. I mean, I love makeup. But I love also sometimes being casual with a hoodie jumper, a denim. Very easy. It's raining anyway nowadays. Today and last night, a complete thunderstorm. Yeah. And yeah. So I even want to go for a swim, but yeah. What's happening today? Maybe tomorrow. Maybe. Yeah. So that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Thank you for checking in. And don't forget to press the subscribe button, which I really appreciate to help me growing here. And yes, they believe in yourself. Don't give up. You never give up. Love yourself, accept yourself. I think acceptance is key. Acceptance is key. And same now with these new encounters I have. It's like I have my babies here going on with my book, which I have in 2 languages. Then I do my little paintings, and in between, like rock painting and stuff, and I do my sport, yoga, and meditation, all these kind of things, cooking, and you can do so many things to cheer yourself up and stay tuned, which is on a daily basis, to stick with it, and yeah, having fun. Having fun is very important. It's very underestimated. It's overestimated somehow, but it's also very underestimated. It's the importance of having fun and the importance of chilling. Yeah. That's my word for today. So I wish you lots of love. See you soon.